Okay, in this video, we're going to learn how to multiply complex numbers, okay? And when we multiply complex numbers, you'll notice here it says that you can distribute or FOIL. We can distribute or FOIL to do that, okay? I'm also going to tell you that you could use the box method if you like that method. I know I use that in my Math 2 class, and students seem to like that. So I've got a piece of paper down here, and I'm going to show you what that method is too. That's probably my favorite method to use. So what you need to remember, though, in case you've forgotten, is that I squared equals -1, and I've highlighted that for you. That's something we learned in Math 2. I squared equals -1. And the standard form is a plus bi. So when you write your answer, you're going to have to write the real number part first and then the imaginary part, okay? So if we look at this first example here, then this first example here would give us, I am going to distribute on this one like this, okay? So 2i times 6 would be 12i plus 2 times 5 is going to be 10, and I times I, remember it acts like a variable, so that's going to be I squared, because x times x equals x squared, so I times I equals I squared. But now remember, up here we just said that I squared equals -1. So I can replace this I with a -1. Now when you do that, you get 12 minus 10, because 10 times -1 is -10. I'll draw a line down through there. So we've got, oh, sorry, I forgot my I. 12i minus 10. Now remember, standard form is a plus bi. So I just need to flip this. So -10 plus 12i, and this would be your final answer, okay? Now for this one over here, I am going to go ahead and work it because I want to make sure that you see this box model on how to do this. So if I wanted to use the box model here, okay, that means I would draw a box with 4 blocks. I would put 5 plus 2i and 3 minus 4i. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to multiply. 5 times 3, which is 15. 5 times -4i is a -20i. Okay, then we go down to this one. 2i times 3 is a positive 6i, and 2i times a -4i is a -8i squared. Okay, so now we've got this. Now notice these two right here are like terms. They're both i's. And that will happen when you do this box method. The diagonals you'll be able to put together. So I can put together -20i plus 6i, all right? So notice here, -20i plus 6i, that's going to give me 14i, right? It's going to give me 14i. Actually, it's going to be a -14i. So I'm going to write that up here right now. All right, now, I've got this 15, and then I've got a -8i squared. But remember, I squared is -1, so I can replace this I squared with a -1. Well, -8 times -1 is 8. So now I can put together 15 and 8. So 15 plus 8 is 23. Now, remember, we've got to be in standard form, which is a plus bi. So I've got to flip this order. I've got to write the real number part first, which is 23, and then minus the 14i. And this would be your final answer. Okay, now while we're here and talking about multiplying complex numbers, I just want to make sure that you understand this box method that we've got going on here, okay? So if you have trouble with this box method here, please let me know so that I can go over this with you, okay?